Yes, girl. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome back to Grown Ups with Sippy Cups. We are way too. Oh, look at your sippy cup. Meanwhile, I got this whole jug, like.
Oh, oh, that's adorable. What do you have in there?
Thanks. Okay, so mixed lemonade. So it's pomegranate, cranberry juice, cucumber lemonade, and raspberry lemonade.
That's a lot of shit going on in there.
It is, but it's so good for when it gets
Okay.
extremely hot. Like I got my nice sugars because I don't eat as much when it's hot in the summertime.
Yeah.
So I just have my natural fruit juice sugars, and then the lemonade part because I feel so like thirst quenched with lemonade, and it's
And
cucumber
do
lemonade.
so you buy cucumber lemonade or you make it yourself?
No, I buy it. Don't play that game.
Oh, I
No,
didn't
we're not.
realize that they sell
I'll
cucumber
take a
lemonade.
picture of it for you. I'll get
Okay,
a
yeah.
picture so you can see it
All
because,
right, perfect.
as far as I
Thank
know,
you.
it's carried in every supermarket.
Okay.
So yeah. All right.
That sounds interesting.
Let me sit this out of the way. Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. I think I might have like slight allergies to lemonade, so I don't get to. I mean, not lemonade, to cucumbers. Um,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah. Sometimes they make me gaggy, so I'm like, nah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So, um, last video we were still continuing on with the science of manifesting as hosted by Lisa, and I just wanted to bring a little fun dunky to the mix on. I love
So
the
basically you're
science.
saying that I wasn't fun.
What are you talking about? Were we not just laughing and having a good time? I mean,
You're just like, I'm gonna bring some fun donkey.
like some fun
Unlike
ass.
Lisa, who is not fun donkey.
No, you're the bomb diggy. I'm fun donkey.
I'm messing with you.
I'm the donkey's ass. Anyway, oh my god. So, no,
All right, do your fun
I
donkey.
actually enjoyed the where we went with the last topic because
Okay, good.
as much as it's an awesome fun science, it's good for people to know that it does work, but you have to be very careful. You know, monkey's paw, very careful with what you're wishing for.
Yeah.
You know, like I've seen the movie Wishmaster several times. I would never mess with that dude. Like I know that something is afoot here when he's like, make a wish, you know, like I've done it now. So I wanted to go into the 369 method.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've noticed, this is all I've been asking you about for like how many days now. Like Lisa, how do you feel about 369 method? What are your takeaways from that method? What
Yeah.
are other methods to get into? And I've been doing a lot of research back and forth on other methods. And
I can't wait to hear what you like what you come up with and what your thoughts are and everything.
well, let me write it down so I don't forget. There was this guy who was talking about um, the dreaming method, like the lucid dreaming method. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
that's good. However, lucid dreaming is not for everyone.
yeah.
And there are a couple of things like within that topic, there was someone who had brought up that they love to use like an out of body type of experience to manifest. And I'm like, no, we don't play that game here. So that is not something I
Nope.
would ever suggest to anybody that has no idea what they're doing. If you don't do meditation and you're just starting doing any kind of astral work or anything of that sort, letting your soul just wander, like, yeah, no, that's asking for trouble.
Yeah, I don't think I would even mess with that stuff. That
No.
scares me.
Um, yeah, it's scary. I mean, when you get to, I'll get there. So,
Yeah, you get there. I mean, because I watched Insidious, so like I'm not messing with that stuff.
okay, that's the idea. That's bing, bang, boom. That's it. That's
Yeah,
the
nobody's
outcome.
coming and taking over my body and leaving me
Right.
stranded in the astral plane.
Yes. So there you go. So you know exactly where that's going. Um, and here we are. So, so, but yeah, the lucid dreaming is a pretty cool thought process
Oh,
idea.
absolutely.
But don't get me wrong, because you had said before in a previous video, I love Nikolai Tesla. Yes, I do. Like that guy is like science extraordinaire. But a lot of people go with his method of 369. And just a quick rundown, you choose your affirmation. And in a prior video, one of our first videos, you had said it's not an affirmation. A manifestation should not be used as an affirmation and vice versa, which I agree, because affirming something is completely different from just writing down what you're wishing upon. Um, you write 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. And you have to be consistent for 21 to 33 days. I don't like how it tells you 21 to 33 days. Nah, you're in it for that full month of whatever. If the month is a 31 month, you're in it for 31 months. If it's a 28 month, you're in it for 28 months. Days, sorry. Um, I will say, without giving any names, within our manifestation group, there is a person who said it worked for them. They're living
Okay.
very good. Very
Okay.
good.
That's fabulous.
And absolutely loving it. And that made me
Okay.
happy. Because, like I said, I saw a difference in what I was trying to manifest and where you and I personally are at now. And I was a little nervous at first on manifesting. And don't worry, I'm not giving my manifestations away. I was a little nervous at where I was going at first because, as per the last video, I was not trying to manifest one thing for the two of us. I put one thing for myself, and then it just worked its way into what we're doing. So I'm like, okay, this works. Um, do I recommend 369 for other people? No. Um, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna say it outright. If you work a I used to being in retail, you can vouch for this one. You will supposedly have a lunch period. So you get up in the morning, you do your manifestation, you say hello to the sunlight, you're saying it's a good day today. You wrote down your 3 little scriptures to yourself. Lunchtime, you're at work. Oh, don't worry, we'll send you to lunch at 12. Oh, don't worry, we'll send you at 1. Okay, how about 2? Maybe 3? No lunch break happens at all. They just tell you, we're going to send you home an hour earlier. Now you've completely missed noon times,
Yeah.
6 words, 6 sentences of manifestation. Now
Yeah.
you get home. Now you're drained. Now you're like, I have to shower. I have to make dinner. But now I'm like, I have to take a nap because I didn't eat. So I'm low on energy. Now I'm upset.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything. And the idea of manifesting with the 369 is don't manifest when you are negative, when you're not feeling up to it. You got to always be up to it. And this one, more than any other manifestation process I've seen, is you don't go in without a clear set motive on what you're manifesting. If you go in any other kind of way, you will wreck your manifestation, and then you got to start all over. So, most people who work their jobs, I can honestly say, like, what, 4, 5 out of 10 people just have a shit schedule when it comes to lunch.
Yeah.
And lunch, and if you work a night shift, then your schedule would be off. So now you are having to get up to manifest in the morning. Then you have to make time due at lunchtime to manifest, well, midday. And now you're going into the night. Nah, no. Like, that
Yeah,
is,
exactly.
yeah.
I found myself really struggling with the 369 method because like I was fine doing it in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and then, like I leave in the morning by like 9 o'clock. And sometimes I don't get home until like 2:30, 3 o'clock, depending on like the day. And
Mm-hmm.
like I don't have and like I don't get to like sit for a break.
Right.
It's like, go from like one dog to the next dog to the next dog. And then
Yeah.
by the time I get home, I got to like let my dogs out and like spend time with them. And then I have to get their food ready and then I have to eat. And then it's like, by then I didn't do the six one because there was no time.
Right.
And then the nine one, it's like, well, I didn't do the six. So why am I going to do the nine for? And I'm too tired to do it anyway.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
definitely struggled with that one.
Right. Okay, see? So so I'm glad that we're on the same path. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to knock it for anybody. I'm not trying to
But I think like what
um
you said, like it's not for everybody. Just like there's certain things that, like some people are good with like maybe visualization will work for some people, but it might not work for others. Like it's an experiment, trying different, techniques to see like which ones work best for you.
right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where I'll go into because scripting 369 method, visualization, vision boards, 55 by 5. First of all, I read that one. Hold on. Write a specific affirmation or goal. I'm going to stop saying affirmation. Write a specific goal 55 times a day for 5 consecutive days to embed the desire into your subconscious. So that's the 333, 444, and 555 method. They're all equally as crazy. So, like, I'm supposed to do this 33 times, 3 days in a row. Like, y'all are out your minds. Like, nah, I'm good.
And I get it because they say when you're writing things down, it helps to connect better to like what
Mm-hmm.
you want because like you're seeing what you're writing and it helps form a better connection. But like, who has time to like write things like, 55 sentences a day?
That's what
Like
I'm
in
saying.
theory, it sounds really nice, but like it's hard.
Even when I was big into writing and writing stories, no. No. I gotta make dinner. I have to run errands. Oh my God. I forgot an ingredient for dinner. I gotta go out. Now I'm trying to do 55 sentences and I write pretty fast. I type pretty fast, but hell no. Like, no, I live life. Like,
Yeah.
no, no, not have it. 5 consecutive days?
Yeah.
You know, like
That's crazy.
I'm not a parent, but damn, to parents who are full time parents and the partner's full time work, where are you going to get that time?
Hell yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, certain things I'm just like, no. So, let me start with one of the ones I was like, oh, this looks awesomely fun, scripting,
Oh, I
right?
can't wait to hear about this one. I'm excited to hear
Yeah.
about this.
So, scripting is writing down your goals and desires in a journal as if they have already happened. For
Ah,
example, instead of writing, I want a new job, write, I am so grateful for my new fulfilling role that plays well. And I really like that one. I was like,
yeah, I
that's
like that too.
actually because when I used to write stories all the time, I would write as if I'm living in the moment to get into the story I'm writing because I love sci fi, so I would love to write sci fi stories. And every time I would get to a certain part of the story, I would have to take a moment out in my day and meditate and just really feel out that scene within the story.
Hmm,
And sometimes I'd
I
go
love
out.
that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because I would go out and then I'd notice like in the story I had wrote that the girl had an SUV. No particular type of SUV, but then I would go out and I'm like, "Yo, there's the SUV that I was like seeing in my vision that she would drive." And it would be like when you buy a particular car and then you see that car everywhere.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. Synchronicity. Synchronicity. That's what it is. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, is it just because I'm meditating to get set into this world that it's expressing itself so I'm seeing it more or I'm just noticing it now?
Mm.
That kind of thing. So I would definitely say scripting would probably be number one on my list. to
Okay, and
for
so can you just say it again, just in case people didn't,
heck yeah.
catch it?
So, scripting, write down your goals and desires in a journal as if they have already happened. For example, instead of writing, I want a new job, you would write, I am so grateful for my new fulfilling role that pays well. I'm going to go one step ahead of that and say, don't even put either one of those down. Put it as, I'm so grateful that I'm working at this place that not only pays me well, but treats me well.
That is important.
Set it in stone, because I have wished for plenty of jobs and I got those jobs, and then it turned into quite a nightmare. And it was just like, what did I wish for?
Yeah,
This isn't what I wanted. I thought I
that's a
wanted it.
really good point. That's really good. Like,
So,
definitely be specific about, just don't think about a job as how much money I'm going to make for it, but think about all the other aspects too. Like, you want to have a supportive team, all
yeah.
those other things.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody
That's really
wants.
good. Yeah, that's smart to mention that.
Yeah, I think you and I have been in the work field for a very long time, and we've been around the work field. And
Mhm.
so the things we've witnessed other people go through or have lived ourselves is like, I never, like when I wanted a job so bad, pay was the last thing on my mind. You could proof of that now. All these CEOs laying people off, and they're like, "This was my dream job. I was making such great money. I was this, I was that." And it turns out in the end, I wasn't really needed. I wasn't cared for. Nobody really even cared that I was there. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that happens, and people are living it now. So no, I've never. It as long as I was comfortable, they loved me being there and helping, and I got my raises. I'm like, I'm good. I'll survive. So a lot of people think they're going to survive, and here we are. So it
Yep.
yeah. So be careful what you wish for. Just make sure your
Yeah,
intent is put in there on what you're trying to get.
absolutely. That's a
So
great reminder.
yeah, it just I know how I personally felt for through the chaos. So
Hmm.
the next method, um, which I said, writing stories, visualization. Close your eyes and create a detailed mental movie of your goal. Engage all your senses. How does it feel, smell, or sound once your goal has been achieved? This resonates with me because I write, and like I said, I visualize.
Yeah.
I make mini movies out of. I just meditate and like, okay, this is how I want this to play out. This is how. That in itself does a lot. It wakes up a part of your brain that you will never even realize you had. Like, I don't know though, because the kid in me who is still here, I have such an imagination. And I think that's what a lot of people manifesting are missing out on, why they choose 555, 369. That is all they have to go on.
Hmm.
That's like for me, I love vision boards. I think vision boards are awesome, but I can't draw. So, you see these kids' drawings of their like moms and dads, and you're like, dang, what's that monster in the bag? Oh, that's my mom. And you'd be like, damn. Oh, I knew that was your mommy. I was just playing. But meanwhile, you're like, yo, is that the imaginary friend? Like, what horror movie are we about to induce here?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So, for people who
you and
can't,
your voices.
I'm just, oh, my bad. So, I'm just seeing it that way, as I love vision boards, but it's not as accurate as you want them to be because sometimes you can't draw. I saw a girl who had a vision board completely made up of magazines that her mom had given her because she liked to draw into people's faces.
Oh,
So
okay.
we've all been there. So, um, she would cut out parts of the magazines. Like, this is the car I want when I
Yeah.
graduate school. This isn't. And I'm like, that's a damn good idea. You know, like, that's really cool. But at moments in time, I'm like, that's kind of like the one she had cut out of the model, I was confused with. Because I was like, she wants to look like that? Like, what? And my confusion, I'm like asking, like, wait, but what's the lady that's cut out that's in there that's not you? And she was like, oh, I really like her fashion, like how she's represented. I was like, yeah, but you're good looking. Like, don't you think that's sending the wrong idea out there on your vision board? Like, doesn't that seem a little like you're putting that person in your place of manifesting?
Mm.
That's kind of what triggered me why I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute." She went back and she did put clothing. She ended up
Okay.
like
That's
cutting,
good.
yeah, cutting a person out and taking the style. And I'm
Okay.
like, crisis averted because I everything you say just makes sense with how I was, whoosh, going through the whole thing like you're sending that energy out there to the universe.
Yeah.
And like you don't ever want that energy to
Sorry.
no, you're fine. You don't ever want that energy to misunderstand because you're sending it out there. That's like for example, when I was watching this lady's video and she was basically saying anytime you're talking about laughter and you're like, "Oh, I'm dying." She was like, "That triggers certain things in the universe the way it's listening to you." So
Uh,
if you're going to say I'm dying, you want to say I'm dying laughing. I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
right." So I'm always like trying to clear that
Be
path. I'm like,
mindful of that. Okay. That's
"Yeah."
interesting.
So I was
But it's
like,
crazy, like how you have to
mm.
be so aware of like all these things what you're putting out there.
But it makes sense. You know,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
yeah, cuz like sometimes here's a great example. And I don't care what any of you think. Growing up, we always used to, and then it wasn't until me and Dane sat one day and we like looked at each other like, oh my gosh. Growing up, and I'm not even going to sing it because it's a trigger song. We were laughing about singing the, remember as a kid, cha cha cha. Remember? Okay,
No,
so
sing it.
well, I guess I could use a good poop. And walking down the hall and you see a yellow ball, diarrhea, cha cha cha, diarrhea.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I just cursed myself, but it's okay, whatever. Dane and I were
When you were
having the,
singing, I'm like, it almost sounds familiar, but I don't know what she's
yeah, the
talking about.
diarrhea song. And I was like, dude. But we looked at each other. I was like, did you ever notice? And he's like, that when you sing that song, you get cursed. Like you instantly get. I was like, yeah. I was like, isn't that kind of weird? And we were having that discussion and it was so funny. So I wonder, he's like, well, how do you feel now? I was like, I feel fine. Thinking about it, I'm okay.
Uh-huh.
So then I decided, I was like, I want to see what happens. Didn't change anything up, ate what we usually would eat, and then I sat there and I sang it. Lisa, no joke, maybe like an hour, 2 hours later, like I was like dying of crippling stomach pain and I got diarrhea. Mind you, we were like younger.
So did you have the diarrhea before you became aware of what Dane said? But like
No.
he put that in your head, so then it like triggered it.
That's why I'm like, was it a trigger? And I was like,
Okay.
maybe it was triggered because it was the thought. But it was me, him, Toonie, and Darren were together, and we were all singing it. And then we went camping, and we were like, maybe it's because we were camping, we got it. See what I'm
Did
getting
you
at?
have it while you were camping?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
Were you
we
by
had,
a bathroom or you hiding
yeah,
out in the
yeah, we
woods?
were like a walk
Okay.
away from a bathroom.
Okay, good.
So we
Okay.
were okay. But then we were having a weekend at their house, and we thought we'd try it again. And when I tell you, like violent, like kid diarrhea.
Did you like
So
enjoy having it? That's why you guys kept
no,
doing
we
it?
would just test the theory, like is it a thing or But then we stopped. We don't sing it anymore. Just let it go, and then we were fine. And I was like, mind you, I already have like gastrointestinal, like my stomach has always been messed up. And as a kid, I was always in the doctors for constipation. So anytime like I would, Hershey squirts as a child, I'm like, like, yay, that was a celebration. So singing that song and getting violent diarrhea as a kid, I was just like, yeah, all right, I've achieved the bathroom time.
What's your
So,
other one that you told me the other day?
which one?
The Willy Wonka chocolate something or other.
Oh, I said, yeah. So I said that I felt like the chocolate fountain in Willy Wonka's factory. But God, it was so funny, but it was just like I don't know, that new virus going around is just taking people out. But as I was reading,
Oh
I was
my
like, oh, thank
God.
God, that's not what I had. So, so, but, but,
That's good.
but yeah. So I guess I'll be calling you
Okay.
tonight to let you know that I've manifested, the poops. I don't know. But somebody was also asking in a chat, they were like, oh, that new virus going around. How much weight did you lose, girlfriend? I was like, nothing. Nothing. It's still here. So I was like, oh, well.
You can't lose weight from that certain area. Sorry.
I don't know. I guess I'll go take Ozempic. I don't know. Anyway,
That's still not going to help your boobies.
no. Maybe. Have you seen some of those women?
Oh no. It helps their boobies?
Some of them just straight up have like, it's just like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's so nasty looking. But I don't know. I don't know. I cannot, neither here nor there. I'm not sure. Um, all I know is since like we've been doing all of this, and somebody was like, "Who was I watching?" I don't know. It was this like funny guy I watch every once in a while. He's gay, and he was like, "Is it just me, or are all these women in Hollywood manifesting bones?" Lisa, I
Oh my
lost it.
God.
I
How come you didn't
lost
send
it.
him to me?
I didn't even think of it because I was just kind of skipping through videos. Um, I've just been watching video after video on like BBLs on these women who are now taking Ozempic. Oh, so disgusting. But it really makes you wonder like, are they doing some kind of crazy weight loss magic? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people just look awful. It's so sad.
Yeah, because something triggered my brain. Because what did they said? What did it said? What did they say? What did they? That Ariana Grande was the vision board for weight loss. And as I'm watching this one video, and they said, I was like, ooh, you talking about the science of manifestation. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you put out there. And then when that person, whoever was hosting that particular video I was watching, when they said she was the vision board of weight loss, and I'm like, oh, it hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It hit very different. I was like, oh, that's chaotic. like, oh, we've fallen into disarray over a vision board of weight loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really
Yeah.
freaky. And to see how people in Hollywood are anyway, I'm like, watch your words. Like, God, it's so bizarre. But anyway, um, so with the last bit of, I guess, because I talked about the visualization, I'll bring it up one more time
Yes.
because this is, like I
Okay.
said, my favorite. Close your eyes and create a detailed mental movie of your goal. Engage all your senses. How does it feel, smell, or sound once your goal has been achieved? So I would say to start out with the way I go about doing my whatevers. how I visualize things, I will play a whole scenario start to finish.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
yeah, let's just say it's me trying to get a role in a movie since I was on the
Okay.
Hollywood thing. I'm going to visualize myself in this chair right now, doing what I'm doing right now, and then I'm going to visualize that somebody famous sees this video and reaches out to me, and then I will go all the way through it. This is not what I'm trying to manifest, so don't hear me, Hollywood. But this is what I'm trying to make people understand how they're going about it. You know, maybe you want to become a dentist, so you visualize yourself going into school, getting through it, and then working on somebody's mouth. You know, I mean, there's so many things that you could visualize in manifesting. And I will
Yeah.
honestly say that that is probably the strongest form I can say of manifestation. Because, mind you, I'm only writing stories. So for me, enjoying my stories, and mom used to read them and she'd be like, I love the book I showed, it was beautiful. Did I want it published? No. It's my own little personal sci fi heaven that I
Uh-huh.
can go back and like enjoy.
Yeah.
Dane even took over reading with my stories. So when it came down to it, I was manifesting writing my own little pleasures, and that was that. I didn't want anything crazy out of it, nothing. It was just my personal heaven.
Yeah.
So for people to visualize what they want to visualize, you're just going to put it on a bigger scale of what you want and live that way. Live like you're in it already. I'm not saying go out there and go buy some damn Gucci and Prada and stuff like that. That's not the point. Because a lot of people also manifesting right now are missing the point where they're like, oh, okay, so I got to look like Kim Kardashian to. No, you don't. Like, put
Yeah.
yourself out there. Um, that new movie, Obsession. What is that
Oh,
girl's?
that was
I didn't.
she was amazing in that movie.
She is so awesome. And would you believe she's from my part of the universe? She's a gamer, like a
Oh, is
legit
she?
on Twitch gamer, YouTube. Yeah, she streams herself gaming. And when I, that just made me feel like, yo, how many girls out there that look like her that feel like nobody? And look at her. And she went right back to gaming and streaming and doing her thing and could care less about Hollywood.
That's pretty awesome.
So I instantly I was in love with her because she's a normal, average, like gaming girl, like
Yeah,
whatever.
that's awesome.
So I mean, it goes to show she may not have been manifesting any of that, but look at her now. Like people are like, and all the video essays I watch on her character in the film, you know, everybody's like, oh my God, she's such an amazing actress because I felt this film. And they start talking. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I started like getting all choked up. I'm like, she did it. She fucking
Oh,
did it.
she
Like,
did amazing.
yeah. So that's awesome. She was putting it out there. And I'm like, good
Uh-huh.
for her. Good for her. So I feel like I've achieved something watching her achieve something. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
really nice.
So,
Yeah, I love
yeah.
that.
And I think that's how we should also live in the world of manifesting. Jealousy should not be a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Be grateful for other people accomplishing like their goals and their dreams.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, get like
So,
jealousy and envy like out of your mind.
right. Right. Oh my God. I love that so much. Yeah. So
Oh my
that's.
God, me too, Becky.
Ah, really?
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh my God. I can't believe you. So
Sorry. We have
now,
3 minutes, like
now.
3 minutes left.
Okay.
Okay.
So the last thing would be the lucid dreaming. And I can get this under 3 minutes. Lucid dreaming would be as close to the visual part of it. Now, understand the visualization you could do as find yourself a nice quiet space, get yourself some music, and just visualize your dream coming true. Pick any type of favorite music. I personally prefer slow reverb, futuristic sounds, very Blade Runner-esque type of music when I am visualizing how I'm playing out my scenes as a movie. Whatever works for you, that's what you use. Lucid dreaming, there's actually sounds you can listen to put you in that state. Lucid dreaming is you know you're dreaming and you are in control of the dream. And that's all you need to know. Like, you could look up videos on it. It's easy to
Watch
do.
Insidious first, though.
Well, see, now that's lucid dreaming. You're aware that you're dreaming and you know you're dreaming and you're not having an out of body. The out of body, yeah, that's insidious right there. That's like,
Okay,
don't
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Okay, so lucid dreaming is not out of body?
Right. Lucid dreaming is you
Okay.
go into the dream state. You slide into that dream state. You know you're dreaming, but you don't take it any further than that. Your soul, your spirit, whatever is not leaving your body. You just are aware that you're
Okay.
dreaming. Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
But so yeah, visualization number 1 and scripting would be number 2. So hopefully that helps you guys. But
This
thank
was
you.
great. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. I only brought it
You're
up because
welcome.
like you're teaching me. So yeah.
I'm not teaching anything. I'm just like sharing what I am learning from these other amazing creators.
Oh, yeah, true, true. Yeah, let's be happy
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you want to make your own videos, go on ahead. I'm gonna make a few, post them up on the channel, gratitude stuff and different things like that. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited.
okay, great. Okay, well, until the next video, see you guys. And if you have any questions, anything you want to say to us, please just leave it in the comments.
That's right. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.